Hey guys, welcome into another YouTube video. So in this video we're going to be talking about crypto mining and just like what I'm getting up to with crypto mining. So first start off with what I'm already doing. So I've got crypto mining running on this computer that I use. It's just my general computer. It's got a 1070 in it. I've been running it for about 10 days or 8 or 9 days, something like that. And yeah, my current unpaid balance is 12.4 US dollars. When it gets to about 30, then I'll transfer it out to a wallet because it's the minimum payout, or yeah, it's a minimum payout based on Ethereum, so I can't actually remember the exact number. But yeah, I think it's 0.01. Yeah, so when this gets to 0.01 Ethereum, it'll cash out to my wallet. Currently getting around 25 megahash on this. It's kind of dropped off a cliff because I started recording at the moment, but yeah, that's alright. So price of Ethereum, kind of important for mining. Well, Ethereum and potentially others, depending on what I choose to mine. At the start, it's going to be Ethereum because it's the best option for now. So we've recently had a dip in Ethereum, so we were up at 3,000. We've just dropped below. This is on the 1 month graph here, so you can see we're all the way up at 3,900. If we head out a bit further, we can see it's fairly common to drop down below 3,000, even below 2,000, but generally speaking, we can expect crypto or Ethereum to be going up to 3,000 fairly regularly, and even all the way up to 4,000. So I've done most of my calculations based on Ethereum at 3,000. So pretty much I'll be waiting for Ethereum to at least be 3,000 before selling any of the Ethereum that I mine. So yeah, I'll take you through some of the numbers that I've done. So I spent a ridiculously long amount of time pricing up all of the different GPUs and everything. You can see, I'll just go through one of them. So put the items that I need to get here, how many of them, how much they're going to cost, the total of those, and then the entire total cost here. And yeah, I've got the mega hash there, how much watts of power it's going to use, how like the dollars of electricity it's going to use, which if you wanted the number I use is using 26 cents per kilowatt hour, so yours may vary if you're doing this. That's the Ethereum per day, how many Ethereum I will be mining per day, and then yeah, translated to US dollars and then to New Zealand dollars, which obviously will vary, and then profit per day, week, fortnight, month, year, and then I put in the days to pay off. And then I chucked this little calculation in here for the ones that I was planning on, or you could only buy secondhand, like the 1070s, 1080s, and the TI versions. You can kind of only get them secondhand these days, so I was going to look at some secondhand ones of those. So I put this little thing in here. It calculates how much I could pay for the GPU in order to have the days to pay off be 400. So if we look at the 2060 mining rig, so this is the 2060. In order for it to be a 400-day payoff, it needs to be purchasable for $633, which is currently $799 where I could find it in New Zealand. So that's not a good option. It's going to take 509 days to pay off. We had the 1080 secondhand. A few disclaimers on this information. These were just the numbers that I could source online, and as well as the graphic card cost and all that, so don't specifically rely on these numbers or anything. Ethereum per day is calculated at 3k, and these numbers are also found online. All these ones that are highlighted like this are the ones that were just numbers found online, so don't take them as being factual. I'll get real numbers when I've actually got a rig and set it up. And also these, I've only done the math through Ethereum in these calculations. If you're wanting to mine like Ravencoin or something, obviously calculation's going to be a lot different. If we head down, we've got some pretty large days to pay off. We've got like 358. There's like quite a low one. We've got some over 400s, over 500s, some in the 300s, and then we get down here, we've got a couple that are quite good. So I've got the 6600 XT, says 429 just here, but the numbers were varying a lot with this one, so I've been moving this number around a bit as to how much it'll mine per day. I believe it's due to the difficulty of Ethereum mining going up and down, so it's a very variable rate. You'll see that when I made this here, the calculation for how much I can pay for it to have a 400-day payoff was 953, which I can source them at 849, so that's within the budget. But then I updated this number here, to what the website currently says. So if we go to what to mine, and then you chuck in all the numbers, so the 6600 XT, and I say 6 of them, I believe I had it at 192 and 400. So these are numbers that I've sourced online that people have said are like what they got. I got multiple sources, so currently it's saying 0.0039 per 24-hour period. So if I update this number, it was at like 4.8 or something, so it does change quite a bit on this site, this what to mine, and this is kind of the only site that I can find that does the how much Ethereum per 24 hours. A lot of the other sites are like very different, and yeah, I don't specifically know which to trust, which is why I have gone ahead and purchased one GPU. And if we head, well, just show you the rest of them in there, just in case you're wanting to see some of the numbers and pause it or whatever. But yeah, some of the formatting lost when I changed stuff. So this is more accurate numbers for the cost of building it. So as you can see, I've put to like little ticks and stuff. So this is the one that I'm going to be going with. I have purchased one GPU, and then I've purchased all these things in green here. So I'm still going to need some splitter cables when I have more than one GPU, but considering I currently have, well, I've currently bought, I have not set it up yet. I'm still waiting on everything to arrive. I've got one GPU on order, so I've spent around $16.30 so far. Well, I will do when I spend like $100 on some stuff for the frame. Obviously, you guys know I renovated my house and all that, so I'm pretty good with DIY, so I'm gonna DIY up a frame. I'm not gonna bother spending $200, $300 plus on a custom pre-built frame. Seems a bit of a waste to me. I'm trying to do this profitably, so I've allowed $100 for the frame, including the aluminium angle, potentially some 20mm or 18mm plywood for the base, screws and whatnot, and everything else that I need. don't specifically know everything that I'll need, so I've just chucked $100 in there, and I'm sure I'll be able to make it work for that price. When I get to if I do get to 6 GPUs, so I'm going to trial it with 1, and if I can get the hash rate that I've used to do all the calculations, which was 192 for 6, which is how much for 1? Can't remember. Oh, they don't even have the numbers on here. I think it was 32. Just do the math. 192 was it, divided by 6, 32, yeah. So if I can get 32 mega hash on the 1, then I'll look at purchasing some more. These here numbers next to the ones that I've ticked are actual figures. That's how much I've spent. I've already bought all those things with the green ticks. Except for this one, I have not spent that 5,000 yet. I've only spent 849. So current cost is 1630. Hopefully, if I can get that hash rate and the wattage that I've found online and everything works out fine, then I will go ahead and purchase the remaining 5 GPUs and set it up as a 6 GPU rig. So this rig here with the 6600 XTs is very efficient. The power usage is very low, so you can see $2.50 in electricity per day. This could vary, it's just what I've seen someone running a rig exactly the same as this but potentially I might not get the same under voltage, whatever it's called. I'm not a professional yet. Don't fully know what I'm doing, but if I can get the same undervolting in, then I should be able to get that same number. That's including all components of the rig, not just the GPUs. So hopefully that is similar to what I can get. Hopefully those numbers are similar to what I can get. If I can get better than that, which I very much doubt I will, it would be nice. But yeah, that's so far. If I get those numbers, I'm happy. If I don't get those numbers, I will not be purchasing the rest of the GPUs. I might look at others. 6700 XT could be one to look at, or secondhand 1070 or 1080 Ti's, or 1070, 1080, or their Ti variants, depending on what price you can get them secondhand online. I believe was the 1070 was quite good value. Oh no, not the 1070. The 1080. Yeah, 1080 is quite good in terms of payoff. But then you're looking at much smaller numbers per year and per day and all that, so a little bit different. Obviously, with this current rig, I'm looking at making around $5,000 per year. But then I'm doing a per year calculation, and probably won't be able to mine Ethereum for a full year. I'll have to switch because of the Ethereum's moving away from proof of work to proof of stake. So I will no longer be able to mine Ethereum after about 4 months or so. So I will have to switch to Ravencoin or something else that works with the 6600 XT. If we check those numbers back in, so it was 192 and 400, and we calculate that, you can see the most profitable right now is Ethereum, but then there's also other coins and such that make a profit. One of the good ones being Ravencoin. Obviously there's others that are more profitable, but Ravencoin is like a coin that I hold anyway, so yeah, I could look at mining Ravencoin after that. If it becomes less profitable, like if it goes actually fully negative, so this number is a negative, then I'll probably stop running the GPUs, at which point I'll probably just put one of them into this computer, so I got a bit of a upgraded GPU. And I'll just hold on to the GPUs and the rigs. Hopefully I get to a point where they're paid off before then. Should take about a year, even though the document here says 416 days. It previously said less than 356, so less than a year, with different mining difficulty. So the mining difficulty is changing. Also the mining difficulty will go way down on Ethereum when that proof of stake happens as well. So very difficult situation with that. I imagine it's just going to be a complete no more mining Ethereum, or at least not profitably. So yeah, I'll be switching away from Ethereum at that point. Ravencoin probably the best alternative. Hopefully I can get all these numbers and it does actually go according to plan. If not, I'll just have a bunch of computer components to play with. I went pretty budget on everything. Like, I bought the cheapest I could. I even got some stuff second hand. Hopefully everything works. There's that chance that something won't work when you're buying second hand. But feel pretty confident in my ability to set it up, but I also have that built-in safety factor that I've only spent or only bought one of the GPUs so far, so I can always turn back if it doesn't seem like it's going to be a good opportunity. But I mean, even looking at this ROI, like the current ROI, it's almost 100%. It's like, what would that be? About 90 or 95% ROI per year at current levels. Ethereum just below 3,000, current mining difficulty, which varies. So that could actually go up. Just the other day, it was different numbers, and it said over 100%. So hopefully in 1 year it'll be fully paid off, unless there's there's quite a few risk factors really. There's because Ethereum is going to stop being mineable, so everyone who was previously mining Ethereum, which is probably the majority of miners, are going to move to all the other coins, which is going to reduce the payout you get for mining all those other coins. So a lot of the profitability is going to go down I can't say for how long or if it'll be permanent, so I could be making a lot less per day, but theoretically at current levels 1 year to pay off, and then if it takes 2 or 3 years and then I've just got some free computer components, that's pretty cool for me. And then there's always we consider the unknown in the negative risk, but there's also the unknown in the positive. So there's been previous times in the past where all the mining gear and stuff's gone down because mining isn't profitable anymore, and then suddenly it's become profitable again, and everyone who's still got the rigs are made out like bandits and making heaps of money. So there's a risk on the negative and a reward on the positive side, potential rewards. So there's those factors to consider. And I'm already in it. I've already bought this stuff here. Already spent $1,600. So at least $1,600. I can't actually remember exactly how much it is that I spent, but it should be 1,600. That was the math there. Costs including one GPU. So on the 6600 XT, that should be it there. Pretty happy with the prices that I got everything for. Few things secondhand, like the CPU and fan and the PCU risers. Everything else was new. Certain things I didn't want to buy secondhand. Certain things kind of need to be brand new, but what I could, I got second hand, and yeah, I should be getting most of the components within the next week and a half, 2 weeks, and then I'll be chucking everything together. Probably make some videos of putting it together and the mass panic I have when something goes wrong, and yeah, just fumbling around trying to get everything to work. Yeah, so those videos will go up probably in a couple weeks. So yeah, if you like crypto mining, or yeah, hang around and wait out for those videos. But yeah, it's pretty much all I've got for this video here. Just yeah, hopefully crypto mining goes well. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you would like to see more videos on crypto mining. Leave a comment with any video suggestions, or if you know any of these numbers are wrong and you've seen these in the video, you can pause the video at any time, just have a look at any of these numbers if you like. And yeah, some of them are wildly inaccurate because the numbers that I found online were wildly inaccurate. Some of them varied like 30-40% from other sources, so it's pretty hard to say which ones were right and which ones were wrong. So I just kind of chucked what I found was the middle number in, which is pretty hard for like the LHR rigs, and like the 30 series TI ones are all LHR, so it was pretty difficult getting numbers on them. Like, do I use the LHR numbers or do I use the unlocked numbers, like the ones through specific miners that have found workarounds for the LHR? And then there's a risk of if I can actually manage to get those numbers and whatnot. And yeah, so there was some of these numbers are going to be a bit funky. You see some of them are quite high on cards that are expensive and should be doing a lot better, like this one here, or yeah, this one especially, 3060 LHR. If you chuck a different number in there, like obviously it's going to be way higher, which if you're using miner, like this is MB miner, if you're using a different miner that can actually get a higher hash rate, then obviously it's going to be, all the numbers are going to be a lot different. So that number's probably way out the gate wrong. But yeah, if you know any better numbers, just send them through in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And thanks for watching. See ya.